Hello everyone, thanks for coming to my channel. For all those that have subscribed, thank you very much. We do appreciate you. For those that are yet to do that, please do subscribe, press the notification bell so you can get all our latest news. Thank you. Pardon Ipob leader to bury father, Ohanaeze begs Buhari. Ohanaeze Igbo Youth Council (OYC) has begged President Muhammadu Buhari to grant the indigenous people of Biafra Ipob leader Nnamdi Kanu presidential pardon to bury his father. First sons in Igbo land are duty-bound to give their parents, especially the father, befitting burial, and Kanu, being the first son of the late king, is expected to be present to organize proper obsequies for his father. In a statement in Abakaliki at the weekend, the national president of OYC, Okechukwu Iziguzoro, noted that the international community was watching the developments. He added that OYC was worried about the military presence in Kanu's village of Afaraoku Umuahia, Abia State, few days to the burial of their king, Israel, Kanu, and his queen, ostensibly to arrest the Ipob leader on arrival. He appealed to Buhari to consider the international damage Kanu's absence at the burial would do to Nigeria's image, adding that international community would not forget any human rights violation or abuse during and after the burial. He further pleaded with Buhari to pull out the military from the village and accord the late king the last respect by allowing Kanu to return and bury his parents according to the Igbo tradition and culture. The statement read in part, "There's nothing amiss if President Muhammadu Buhari in person or through high-powered delegation attends and sends condolence messages to the people of Afaraoku Umuahia on the demise of their paramount ruler H.R.M. Eze Kanu and his wife. As such, presidential gesture will portray him as a good father of the nation." Urging Southeast governor to rebuild the place destroyed during the Operation Python Dance, the group pleaded with Biafra agitators to slow down on any action that might attract negative stories during the burial. There should be no display of Biafran flag and uniform, protests, and other things that might give security agents the impetus to wade in and wreak havoc during the burial. So, people, this is how it went down today. News reaching us: the Ohanaeze Igbo Youth Council has is pleading with Buhari at the minute to actually give a presidential pardon to Mr. Nnamdi Kanu to be able to come down to Nigeria, to Afaraoku, his village, to actually pay his last respect and to bury his father in the proper way. Because as a first son that he is, there are a lot of duties that he needs to do in the burial. To bury him, to bury the parents, the mother and father, in the Igbo traditional cultural way. But obviously, because of the reefs that's going on, Kanu cannot possibly come down to Nigeria at the minute, but which I'm ashamed of at the minute, because I'm really sorry that the government are just trying too hard for just one man. And again, we should understand that this man is the leader of Ipob, the indigenous people of Biafra. You see, so for me, I don't see any reason why Kanu shouldn't enter the country. He's from Nigeria, he's a Nigerian. I see no reason why this government, I really don't understand what is going on. But, I mean, all through the saga has been in over many years now. Since 2017, a son of the soil has left the country and nobody's doing anything about it, and they want him to stay in exile like that. That is not too good, to be honest. Kanu has to come back, and now that his parents are dead, he has to come back to give his parents a befitting burial according to the Igbo tradition. But what do we see? Because of the government, because they're after his life, he cannot even come back to Nigeria. He cannot come down to Afaraoku, his village right now, to bury his parents. And now the Ohanaeze Indigbo Youth Council is pleading to President Muhammadu Buhari. He should have a presidential pardon. Whatever you say Kanu has done, I think at this point in time, he should have a presidential pardon to come down to the country and bury his parents. However, I haven't seen anything that this man has done. Ipob has been protesting peacefully, So I don't see any way that Ipob has done too badly that they are even banned from attending the burial. You think about it. I've been sounding this over and over again in most of my news. Why would Ipob not be able to grace the occasion of our leaders' mother's burial, parents' burial? You can imagine that. And this is what we have been saying in a long while, in a long time, that the Igbo, the Biafran people have been marginalized for too long. Now, the soldiers everywhere in Umuahia, just because of the burial of the great king Israel Kanu and his wife. The government has deployed soldiers everywhere. Why? Soldiers are not even meant for the city. They are meant for war. They are meant for peacekeeping between inter-countries. Not for the police are the people that are meant to be in the city. Now, deployed soldiers everywhere in Umuahia. Federal government, you need to think about this. And also, at this point in time, today is the 10th of February. The burial commences in 4 days. It's on the 14th of February. Please, you do need to think twice. So, Kanu can come into the country. I know Kanu has already said on Biafran radio that he is not going to be there, but he's going to watch from afar. We don't even want him to watch from afar. We want Kanu to come down to Nigeria and perform his rights. He needs to perform his rights. It's his rights. We are stripping Mr. Kanu of his rights as a Nigerian. So, again, myself, as a news outlet, the Ohanaeze Indigbo Youth Council today has pleaded with President Muhammadu Buhari. Think about it. We are pleading that Kanu, you need to give Kanu a presidential pardon. In the first place, I haven't seen anything that Kanu has done anyway. The government is just after his life for no good reason. Okay? So, think about it. Between now and the next few days, so the Ipob leader can come down to the country and perform his right, and when he deems fit, can leave the country at any point in time. So, my people, this is the news reaching us, and this is how it went down today, 10th of February. So we want you to leave your comments. We want your voice in this sort of things that is going on in Nigeria. We want you to speak. We want the voice of the people. The voice of the people is supposed to be the voice of the government. So we want you to speak. Leave your comments. Let's leave our comments everywhere. Let's leave our voice everywhere, so that these things that are happening in Nigeria can stop. So, my people, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. We would appreciate if you press the subscription button, and also press the notification bell to get the latest news. For all those that have subscribed, thank you very much. Let's keep our voice out there. Let's keep our voice loud so that the government can hear and turn a new leaf. Thank you very much. Until I come your way again. Bye.